Greetings, dear Sagittarius. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and take a peek at you and the love interest that is on your mind. So we are timing this for when you're watching this video until the end of 2024. And what we have to know collectively when we're thinking about Venusian, so Venus is the planet of love, right? And so at this particular time, Venus is in the sign of Capricorn. So, you know, anything about Capricorn, Capricorn is known for being committed, long lasting. So this is going to take effect on what we want in our relationships, right? We're judging relationships by their longevity, by their stability, how long we are committed, right? And what the long haul is. And then it's going to shift into the sign of Aquarius on December 6th. So this could be looking at the ways in which your particular relationship works for the two of you or three of you, whatever, okay? Or it's looking at the uniqueness and the individuality of that partnership, right? And respecting each other's personal differences, and also thinking about like what makes this relationship special, okay? What are the rules, the unique rules that you have as a partnership, right? So those are the kind of the things to know when it comes to Venus, because Venus is our love relationships, right? It has a big effect on that. So you should be taking a look at where Venus is in your chart and to see how you are affected by these transits, right? But also how you behave, right? In love relationships as well. So we are going to be using the Gilded Tarot to pull messages from you, and then we'll use another deck of the New Era Elements Tarot to pull messages for your person, all right? So let's just keep in mind that this is for the sign of Sagittarius. So if you have Sagittarius in your Venus, especially, but if it's in your sun, your moon, or your rising, then it is my sincerest intention that this reading may resonate with you in some capacity and that you're able to receive these messages and apply them to your own life, always and only for your highest good. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Our first question is looking at you in this partnership. So what is your current energy in this relationship? How does Sagittarius show up in this partnership at this time? Okay. Okay. Lord Sag. All right. So the first thing I got for you was this Three of Swords. So I'm not sure if you are broken up with, if there's some type of heartbreak here, but this could be a separation, a loss, a divorce, whatever it is. But this could just be you feeling like you're just not really being in a great heart space. I feel like there's come an ending to something with this Death card. Death indicates there's been really big changes with you in this partnership, and you're feeling like it's really time to move on, so that you're waiting. You're in the darkness of waiting for for the light to kind of come in. I feel like you're very much in a transitory state at this time because of this heartbreak that you're feeling. Okay, you could also be really just kind of in the shadows, like really just having a lot of issues. And when we talk about the moon is sometimes attributed with unseen feelings, right? So this is like people not necessarily knowing how hard of a time that you're really experiencing at this time. But this is also you probably looking into the files of going back in time and thinking about like what has happened in this connection. How did you get to this space where there's this ending, where there's this heartbreak, this stress, this grief? How did it get here? So I feel like the moon is also you uncovering perhaps some unseen things in this partnership that are really just becoming kind of clear to you at this time. Or there could be, or what this could really be indicating, that there are also some things in the shadow that have not really been revealed at this time. So be patient and wait for things to unravel, okay? So I'm sorry for anyone who's if this is resonating with you and you have been going through a really difficult time. I do see that could be where you currently are, but when we do get the Death card, it does indicate a transformation, right? And so in order for those transformations to come through and a rebirth to come forward, right, we often have to go through some difficult times, right? So my apologies and big hugs to anybody who is resonating with this and is going through this currently. Let's go ahead and take a look at the person on your mind. Show me Sagittarius's person. not going to take reversals, but I will. I'm not going to take reversals, but I will tell you what card was reversed here. So when we talk about reversals, reversal energy could be the opposite of that energy, or it's in deficit or excess, okay? So your person has got the Sun of Water, which is also known as the Knight of Cups, right? So with this particular energy, this is someone who is like a Prince Charming. They're very much a charmer, okay? This is a person who, they got it together. They make you feel like you're on cloud nine. When I initially pulled this card out, it was in a reverse position. So this could be someone who is kind of like a romantic swindler, like a Tinder swindler. Like they tell you everything that you want to hear, but they could be telling other people exactly that, like making you feel like you're the only one in the world, but there's also other people around. And I say there could be other people around because you've also got this conflict card. This is the Five of Wands. Now, Five of Wands is known as competition. This is rivalry. This is too many cooks in the kitchen, so to speak. So there could be other people who are affecting this relationship or affecting your person at this time, right? Or this could straight up just be the conflict that you're having with your person at this particular time too. But this is definitely challenges and obstacles that they need to overcome. But what I do see your person doing is they have this Seven of Wands, which is bravery, right? But the Seven of Wands is really like holding strong boundaries and really like standing up for yourself, being really like protective and in the self-defense mode, right? So I see them really trying to like explain their point, being very self-protective at this time. And somehow there's something about the way in which they move is so charming. It's inviting. It draws you in, okay? And that could be part of this feeling that you're having. This Three of Swords feeling could just be like, oh, like, how did I not see this? How was I so blind by the glitz and the glams and the kisses and the sweet nothings that I've allowed myself to be in this situation right now. So I don't know if it's a situation, maybe your person betrayed you, because I do see there could be other characters in this as well with this Five of Wands. And I see like your person could be very charming. And like I said, that this Knight of Cups did come out in the reverse position at first, even though I'm not taking reversals at this time, but it did come out initially dead ass reversed. So that could really indicate your person is a little like uses charm as a manipulation tactic as well. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. But let's go ahead and look at what is the dynamic between the two of you. So this is the current state of the connection, but what is, like, since the inception of this partnership, what has been the dynamic between you and your person? So we're going to take 3 cards from you and 3 cards from your person. Okay. Okay, so for you, the dynamic, I feel, you got a big old wake-up call, Sagittarius. This judgment is definitely a wake-up call. This is a call for you. It's clarity, and that clarity is double-folded with the Sun card. The Sun illuminates things. It shows the problems. But I could also see this as like you, the dynamic of this partnership, maybe like you were just feeling so good. Like I feel like the relationship for you was very joyous. And the Sun also indicates like this happiness as joyful. It's abundant, right? It has like very like a lot of like optimism towards it. But I feel like you came to the end of the road here with this Ten of Swords, right? It's just like the Ten of Swords is just being hurt, almost like you feel like it's beyond repair, but it's just the completion of something really painful that's come, right? It's this relationship taking you to rock bottom, like, and I'm seeing like the top of the highs with the Sun and then the lowest of the lows with this Ten of Swords. And then this big old wake-up call, this judgment call where it's just like, what's your purpose? What is this purpose that this person has come into your life to teach you? I'm seeing that you are, that's the dynamic of this partnership for you when you're looking at it at this time. Let's check out the dynamic for your person. What's the dynamic for Scorpio, or Sagittarius, this person? Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Not necessarily, though. Very matching energies here. okay? Because they also have this Ten of Swords. This is why I like to use two different decks, because it kind of indicates sometimes in ways in which we mirror each other. But we got this Three of Cups here, this abundance card. This is the card of socialization. And let's see what else. Oh, and then we got the Five of Swords. This is defeat, right? The Five of Swords is arguing. It's also conflictual too, but it's more verbal, right? It's so I don't know if this relationship has ever been really peaceful for you guys. I feel like you were very optimistic about this partnership, and it's like things might have started off like too good, if that makes sense, to the point where like it's like from when it started until now, if you knew what you knew now, like you have no idea like why you would have been so excited in the beginning of it. Because I'm seeing here, your person has also been brought down to the lowest of lows too. Now there's something here about the friends. There's something here about the social circles with your person. Now, I don't know if they like to go out, they like to have a good time, because that's kind of what the Three of Cups is also about, like going out, having the time of your life. This is your social circle, your friends. And maybe from that, there could have been arguments and conflict due to that, okay? But this could also mean that your person, Three of Cups could also indicate that in this dynamic, because we're talking about in the dynamic of this partnership, they really like to go out. They like to socialize with you. You guys were going on dates. You're taking classes together. You're you know, like just spending a lot of quality, good time with each other. And maybe even you were part of the social circle as well, right? That you guys were in the same friend group, like if that's applicable, right? So I'm seeing that that's the dynamic here. The dynamic is I'm seeing like extreme highs and then like rock bottom lows. And it wasn't just like your person pushing you. I feel like they also experienced this low, right? Pushing them to places that they never expected to react in certain ways or to do some of the things that they've done in this partnership. They almost feel like, is this me? Is this really who I am? Okay. So I'm seeing that also in this. And let's see, what is our last card? Okay, so our last one is looking at, and we're going to pull from your deck, but what is the most likely results, right? So we're looking into the end of the year. What's the most likely result for this connection? What's the most likely result for this particular connection? What's the most likely result for this connection? Okay. Okay. I don't know if this is a rough patch. I really don't, because the likely result is the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is a higher level of commitment. Maybe there's an ultimatum that was given, because I do see this Judgment card that came out in your energy. If you remember, this Judgment was all about a wake-up call. But the Judgment could also be like, okay, we're going to make this work through these, like, this is an ultimatum that you're perhaps given. And then I feel like there's talk, or there's a leveling up in this partnership, okay? Glad I pulled this last one. There's the Queen of Wands, which is you. This is definitely you. Now, the Queen of Wands is that feminine energy of being bold, charismatic, courageous, brave, being that person that people look up to, right? That they get an example out of how to be from, right? From you. But I'm also seeing this King of Cups. Now, this could be your person. This could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, right? I did see there was some Scorpio energy in your person. Yeah, maybe. So you got this King of Cups as well. And then finally, you got this Two of Wands. Now, Two of Wands is all about finding your way. This is making a plan. This is having that that urge to, maybe there's a trip that you guys need to take to rekindle things. But the Two of Wands is ultimately like making the plans of like that path of like, what path do we really want to take? I did not expect to see this coming, because it seems like the current energy is very tough, but I'm seeing by the end of the year, now you're either going to quickly rebound and go into a commitment with another person, or I feel like there is something here where you're regrouping as a unit and pushing forward and making plans to go forward, okay? So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. I hope this was helpful. And now, if this resonated, please do comment, like, and subscribe for additional content. My name is Tifa. I do tarot, and I also offer personal readings. So if you would like, or you're interested in obtaining a personal reading from me, you can go ahead and check out the link that's going to be listed below. That's also in the About section of this channel. I love you so much, and I hope you have a great rest of the year. Bye.